G'day team, this is Belth from Dog Shadow Gaming, on a channel where we live to game and we game to live. And today we're looking at our 9th episode of Mech Warrior. In our last episode we fought about 8 mechs over some ammunition supplies and did a bit of sneaky stuff with some blowing up of the ammunition to win the day. On today's mission, well, let's jump into it and see. Let's have a go. As you heard, House Carsus has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Carsus that we're his allies, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archives, yes, but that's not why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration banner. Without their support, we will have no way of replacing our losses. Oh, nice for you. Right, Kamea, I should say. Darius Oliveira. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get to the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the New Grange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for the old line of yard ships. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Confederation, and the Tauran Concorderate. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least that's what her official paperwork says. I gather Lord Carsus disagrees with his official paperwork. That's right, he claims that the New Grange is running weapons into the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port in Anvelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attack her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found an alternative to approach. The Anvelt fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the New Grange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reserve, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. You're sure? You okay? Yep. From my own study of the New Grange, the situation at Anvelt, I'm convinced that Lord Carsus is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be. Vague assurances aren't enough. Lady Arano, I need to know there aren't any innocent people on that ship. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Belth. I hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the New Grange on the comms, I will offer her captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. Sounds like a workable plan. Let's get on with it. Hang on a second, boss. If this job was as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Carsus would have done it himself. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Carsus sent his last remnants of his personal guard after the New Grange 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There were no survivors. Sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. It's bizarre, I agree, but we have only Lord Carsus's word to go on, and he didn't personally witness what happened. We should approach this drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. I'd recommend bringing heat-efficient lances if possible. Anvelt's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. No time like the present, let's assemble my team. I'll be with you on the comms. Good hunting, Belth. Alrighty, alrighty. So, what I'm thinking here is that these missions tend to be... I mean, we can't take anything that's not heat efficient. I have a Kintara. These are great, by the way. We picked up one. We did about 6 missions in between. And they are fantastic. Okay, so we got the... heat efficiency, durability. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so we're probably gonna... The dragon doesn't... I mean, it's got fairly good armor, but this has better armor and better heat efficiency at this point. And the other Centurion has better, again, than the Kintaro, so I'm probably gonna go with that at this point. Now, she's got pretty good heat efficiency. The other long ranger we have is the Hawk, which has even better heat efficiency. Heavy laser, and then we've got that. I think we might... The Hawk also has more armor, so we might go with her on the Hawk. Yeah. Yep, okay, so that's what we're going to run with. They're all pretty good heat efficiency, and all very solid armor choices for the, no doubt, attrition war we're about to get into. So, let's jump in and see what we've got. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying the Kintaro. We picked up a Griffin as well. Very light power. I've got to re-equip that one. It's the first mech I've picked up that actually says sniper in the actual tool description. So I'm interested to see what I can equip on it. All right. So let's have a engage and destroy the New Grange. Destroy the ship's security team. The New Grange must not escape. Lord Carsus challenged my authority, and he was right to do so. His daughter died in my name. We're going to do what we can to earn his help and support. That means destroying the New Grange, a smuggling ship that has been running weapons to the Directorate. I'll be your voice on the comms for this drop, Belth. Let's get it done. Keep your eyes open for the New Grange security detail, and be ready for a fight when it arrives. I'll be rooting for you from up here. Well, that's good of him, isn't he? Rooting from up there. Come down and help a little bit.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so let's have a quick look at the battlefield before we get into much. There's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the New Grange is preparing for launch. You're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow that station's fuel reserves before it lifts off. Okay, cool. No worries. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light battle mech activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we warned about is off-site for now. Samir will be monitoring her sensors by any signs of incoming dropship. Samir Meyer. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know, and I'd advise you to be wary of this secondary landing pad up here on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it. Okay.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Okay, so we got something over here. What's this? Turret generator. Okay, so we're gonna have to take out that. Something over here. Turret generator. Fueling pump station. Okay. So that's that fueling pump station. We've got 12 rounds to get there. Where's these turrets? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, don't really feel like taking on turrets, to be honest with you. They are a pain in the bum. So we're gonna get glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And we're gonna run her right around the edge here.
Coordinates received.
And I'm gonna want her to try and take this out, to take out these two turrets here. And then we'll run her in and try and take out this one here if we can. In the meantime, I think what we'll do is... Pull forward.
Aye, aye. Copy that.
We'll sprint in, get ourselves...
I've got something.
Oh, what do we got? Okay, we got something in there. Now, I'm cautious to go too far around there because this thing's... I'll get shot by this and this if I'm not careful. We got a little commando, okay. Gonna peel a little bit of that off, that evasion, that's cool. Okay, I gotta wait, basically. I've gotta just sit tight a little bit until hopefully that's not gonna give me sensor lock. What do we got? Oh, there's not a lot of chance. I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah, we missed. Ah, well. That's alright. Peeled off a bit of that evasion. That's cool.
No damage detected.
It's an unfortunate waste of the AC-20, but it was probably worth having a gamble. Okay,
Good
Pitch,
to go.
you're gonna move first.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's see what you can see. Hopefully you can see that turret generator from here. Okay. Obviously something wants to take pot shots.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe not quite that far. Maybe there. It's a little bit of evasion, maybe. Yeah, a little bit of evasion. And we'll take a shot on. We're not getting great shots here,
All
but
right, let's do this.
okay, peeled a little bit. That's cool. It's okay. Just peeling a little bit of evasion at a time.
Reporting minimal damage.
That's cool. Alright, Decker.
Good to go.
We are going to move
On the move.
over here. Okay. Fire.
Taking the shot.
Cool, alright. Ah. Now that's gonna peel out. Okay, hopefully they won't get too many of those
Minimal
shots.
damage on that hit.
Just peeled a little
Let's
bit of
hit
the
'em
armor.
hard.
Okay, these little whirlwinds are giving us cover, which is a bonus. Is that it? Come on, go down. Die.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Fall and die. Ah, nothing left of him. Alright. Got another mech coming in by the looks of it. Alright, so let's...
What can I do for you?
Before we do anything else... Okay, can we just shoot him? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Okay, that should get rid of these.
Building's trashed.
Okay, so what did that get rid of? Assuming it shut down these. Let's hope it has.
Hey there.
Going to have to keep moving
Position confirmed.
because we've only got so many rounds. So what I think we're going to do is we don't want to keep pushing up heat. I'm not really concerned about it. It's not going to do a lot. I'm more concerned about any shots that may come in from this. We need to get to this. Alright, so we had cover, we had evasion, so we're going to take minimal damage. That's okay.
Damage is minor, Commander.
But we do want to get rid of him. That's an AC... at least an AC-10, if not an AC-20. Sounds like an AC-10. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we should be able to deal with this. fairly quickly. How much heat have you got? Very little. What if I just move past you? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to come up to here. It'll give us a heap of evasion. We'll also get cover, and that puts us within firing range for our next tire. He's not really a threat at this point. Okay, so we just got cover and a heap of evasion, so that's good. Excellent. Certainly worked in our favour. Okay, now Belth.
Full throttle.
It's alright, because we've got to heat up, so we don't necessarily want to shoot this round. As I said, this really doesn't pose much of a threat. He'll probably come up and try and ram me in the back. It's not gonna. It's gonna do minimal, if any, damage whatsoever. Okay. Okay, just peeling that evasion.
I hear ya.
But just gotta, really gotta keep moving. So, let's move you.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Cool. Some evasion, cool down a little bit.
What's up, boss?
So Dagger really needs to get here. Kind of want to move up into cover. If I could. That'll give us evasion.
Roger.
Right, so that'll give us some, at least some evasion. We may take a hit on it, but
Firing all weapons.
okay, it's a good shot.
Solid connection on that one.
Next one should finish him. Okay. So far, so good. Well, I get shots on him anyway. Okay, I can attack. Either one of these. Kind of feel like I want to finish one. If I attack this one, I leave myself open to both. If I attack this one, I'll only kind of leave myself open to one. Is there more damage? Let's see if we can't drop him. Oh, miss. It's alright. Well, we do have something else for you. Okay. Ouch.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
That wasn't amazing. I forgot all about those cannons. Okay. One down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Damage is light.
I should hope so. Healing our evasion a little bit there.
Damage minimal.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Pedal to the metal.
Okay. Possibly could have done that better, actually. Probably would have been better staying where we are. Well,
Commander?
nothing to be done about it now.
On my way. I copy.
Back up.
Heading out.
Should get some evasion. We should still be in the dust storm, I'm hoping. Yep. Getting any evasion out of it though, which is a bit unfortunate.
On it.
Okay.
Think I hit something good.
It's alright, that's what we wanted. Evasion and the cover.
That shot got past my armor.
Engaging target.
Alright. So far, so good.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Internal structure damage.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Moving her up as quick as we can.
Waiting for orders.
Feel like, that's what I want to do.
Copy.
Let's hope this does it. Oh, are you kidding me?
Standing by.
You are absolutely kidding me. Right, we're going to move into cover here. We're going to brace up, get rid of that heat. Okay, not too bad.
Light damage, holding firm.
That peeled our cover.
Losing armor.
Okay, Belth. Your heat's not good at all. Again, you're going to want to actually. Let's get rid of you. Heat's not good, we need to get rid of you.
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah. Now, we're still in cover,
Enemy
that's
mech
good.
Destroyed.
Excellent, alright. Cover took that, most of it anyway.
Light damage. Holding firm. Good to go.
Okie dokie.
On it.
Generators down, Commander.
Alright.
That should take their turrets offline.
I hear ya. Time to die.
Yeah, it didn't do a lot, unfortunately.
Orders?
Now, heat's pretty good.
Roger.
By far my favorite mech so far, the Grasshopper. Just so much firepower. You gotta watch its heat a little bit, but
Firing a full
wow,
salvo.
does it. It just destroys things.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
Okay.
All weapons committed.
Oh no. Miss for the AC-20.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go.
Yeah, I think we're just
Don't
gonna
need to tell me twice.
do a bit of this.
And there's more where that came from.
Commander?
You know what? I'm just gonna move up. And get ready to take out that fuel. He needs to cool down.
Ready for orders.
Rightio. Slight overkill. Just a little.
One less target.
I've got a Directorate Leopard moving in on your position, Commander.
Rightio.
Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship.
That must be the Defense Force Lord Kuros has warned us about. Be ready.
Okay, so Belth in the shotguns hasn't even taken any damage, so he's doing well.
What can I do for you?
Glitch as well hasn't really taken any damage, so again, doing well, no real issues to speak of as such. You know what, we might just whack her there.
Uh-huh.
So realistically, we're actually in a fairly decent place. I'm not too stressed. Cooling down nicely.
Waiting for orders.
Deck has taken some peeling, but otherwise is fairly decently okay, I would say.
On my way. Double time.
The new Grange is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to use the shotgun on it because we only got 5 AC rounds. I'm going to keep that here. You're going to cool off. Glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Get you to shoot this.
Tell me what to shoot.
This is the captain of the new Grange. Hold your fire, damn it. We are civilian transport, not a military dropship. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. You are an unarmed... Sorry, there are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians, Captain. I've given you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down now. They've cut the comm feed, Lady Arano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. Then they've left us no choice. We're blowing the fuel reserves.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander. Take that dropship out.
Rightio.
Heading out.
Let's not take
Target
chances. Are you kidding me? That is like
Good to go.
the best dropship ever. Okay, we're gonna move our grasshopper up first. We don't need all that. Surely, at this stage, it should be a relatively simple job.
Firing on target.
Rightio, that's done it. The new Grange is down. That should satisfy our obligation to Lord Carsus.
Incoming transmission.
Heads up, Commander. Enemy dropship coming in hot. Computer incoming transmission. Victoria Espinosa. You fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Victoria, if I'd known you'd be here, I would have taken to the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to content myself with your prize mercenary. Watch as I tear them to shreds. Okay. Now, as we come up this hill, oh, here we go, a dragon. Interesting.
I'm hit.
Damn it.
I lost the weapon.
And we might just pull you back a little bit, I think. Okay, Belth. You are by far the least hurt of everyone. So I'm going to move you up. And brace you up. I would say we have the advantage up close. We need to get Dagger back into some form of cover.
Roger that.
Okay, so Ness is in cover and behind the rocks, and we're gonna brace her. Okay, cool. It's okay.
Took a hard hit there.
Hey,
Waiting
Glitch.
for orders.
What have you got for me? What can you do? A lot of cover there. Let's take the bigger of the two
Here
targets
we go.
out.
Reporting major armor loss.
Well, that's why we braced you.
Receiving you. Got it.
It's a lot of firepower. I'm gonna get a single shot off, then I'm gonna take a lot. I think I'm gonna brace. I'm gonna save my heat for until I get real close so we can do full barrage on something. Yeah. You're only gonna get 2 shots with this guy, so I want to use them all. Belth. Hmm, 90% with the AC-20.
All weapons committed.
Potentially wasn't worth it because of the brace, I suppose, but still, nevertheless. Okay, so where did he go? He's up there, trying to get line of sight on Dagger. By the looks of it. Okay, what have you got still, Dagger? Medium laser, sorry. He's still actually not too bad. 350, oof. What a jump. Count, what else can we do? I'm in cover. Brace up.
Damage critical.
It's alright. Sometimes the computer is quite predictable. It'll always go for either your strongest, it'll go for one of either. It'll either go for your hardest hitter or your most damage and try and put something out of the battle. Which is all very well and good. We're going to move Glitch here. She gets some benefit of cover while still being able to fire, which is very good for us. And we're going to focus on Miss Espinosa here. I get to stand all the way up the back and do nothing. Yeah. So as I said, they're going to do one of either.
Losing armor.
Okay, mate.
Yes, Commander.
And that's what I wanted. Now, he's guarded, he's not. Can I get... No, I'm not going to get the full barrage, but I will get the full barrage here on the dragon. Guard stance or otherwise, he's still going to cop a whole hell of a hiding. Yeah, we're going to move forward and try and drop this dragon. Got no heat, so we're in a great position. We should land every single bit of this.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Only problem with these dragons, they got a lot of armor on the front. Okay, there we go. That's actually good. I'd rather than do that. She's overheating now. Which is all good for us. So Belth is going to move forward as well. Full armor on Belth, so there's no issue here. She's overheated, so she's not going to be able to do too much more anyway. He's not building heat fast enough for me, so I'm going to...
All weapons committed.
Continue to try and plow away at that armor. We're going to drop him. He's going to be the hardest target, to be honest with you. Okay, so
Yes, Commander.
Dagger is going to continue to take damage if we don't move her into cover positions. So we get a 25% reduction there, but it won't stack. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
On my way.
Get the cover. And then we'll brace. Give him something else to fire at. Cool, that's fine.
Waiting for orders. All weapons are go!
Good.
All out of long-range missiles, Commander.
Okay. Come in for the assault. Oh, that was one hell of a lucky strike.
I
Wow.
lost a weapon.
Very lucky strike.
Waiting for orders. Roger that. Target lock on enemy's rear. Target's taken a critical hit.
Cool. That's what we want.
That shot got past my armor.
Damn. Okay, we kinda... I'm really tempted to take a shot in her back, but... Oh, you're kidding me, yeah? Okay, what about... No. Okay. It's a rear shot, front shot.
Targeting rear armor.
Swine! I will tear your mech in two!
Excellent. Alright, that's good rear shot.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Firestarter's done luckily very little this match.
I'm hit.
Alright.
Standing by.
Hmm. Need to get that grasshopper out of there.
Internal structure damage.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Now, the reason I did that is I want them to try and have a go at her, rather than... They probably won't, but I'm just trying to use her as a bit of bait. Okay, Decker. Oh, come on, survive this. Right leg. That is exactly the worst thing that could have happened.
Falling.
Come on. Don't die on this one.
Commander, I'm wounded.
We were one shot away from getting away. No, this could be death.
I'm under heavy fire.
Yep. Okay. That could be severely bad. We'll have to see how we go. Okay, Belth. I mean, they've done it, but it's gonna cost them. It's gonna cost them quite a lot to do that.
Engaging physical attack.
Reporting. Internal damage.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Ugh!
Armor breach. Internal damage.
They were very lucky. They got off that really lucky strike on Grasshopper's arm. That was just
Yes,
bad roll for me, unfortunately. But, you know, them's the breaks. That's the way it works, unfortunately. We've got a little bit of...
Move order received.
A little bit of cover here. Not a lot, but it gives me a little bit. I really want to drop this dragon so we can move on to others. Just will not
Critical
go
hit,
down.
Commander. I'm going over.
This bloody dragon will not go down.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
Alright, don't know if we can pull this out. Let's have a look. Not the one I actually wanted to fire on, but this will give us point blank. And he's back.
All weapons
I will
committed.
make you suffer before you die.
Finally, we get a lucky break.
Enemy mech destroyed. Warning. Armor low. Warning. Heat critical. Shutting
Good to
down.
go.
Let's hope we can take this one down.
I will kill you, mercenary.
Alright. Managed to level the playing field a little bit, but not a lot, because we're down 3 mechs.
Reactor online.
Okay, so finally we're getting some lucky hits. That's nice to know. It's unfortunate we've had to lose 2 mechs, potentially kill 2 pilots, so we'll have to see how we go on that. Because they're 2 of our best. Okay, Belth. It is time to engage.
AC-20. Ammunition depleted.
Okay, looks like we're gonna be... Okay, she's still got plenty of armor. Let's go after it.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
A
Good to go.
glitch.
On my way. Ugh!
We're
That's a critical hit.
very slowly tearing this little mech apart, hopefully.
Reporting structural damage.
Okay, Belth. It's become a brawlathon. Let's see how we go.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, glitch.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander. Ugh! Critical hit, Commander.
Catapult versus the Centurion. Oh. Okay, Belth, what do you got here?
Engaging physical attack.
Commander? Ugh!
Just slowly, ever so slowly ripping it
Critical
apart. Come on, fall down. And die already.
You will not defeat us.
Yes.
I will break you.
Okay.
Mercenary scum.
It's 2 versus 1. We just have to pound her until she goes down. Oh.
Commander, I've lost all my weapons. Can't take many more hits like that.
It's going to be one hell of an expensive bill, this one, I tell ya. I really want it. Yeah. That's the one I want. Right in the back.
Engaging physical attack.
Good to go. Ugh!
Alright, we're
That's a critical hit.
slowly getting there. Piece by piece. Ripping her apart.
Waiting for orders.
Drop already.
You can see daylight through my armor.
Engaging physical attack.
Finally.
Not possible. I can still win this.
Alright, mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Mirage, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that we could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Arano. Then arrange it and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us.
Mission successful.
Oh, damn, we took some casualties there, guys. So, the big one will be whether or not we lost our 2 tanks. That's, both our tanks went down in that one. Luckily, we didn't lose Belth, but still, nevertheless, that was a bit harsh, that one, tell ya. So we'll see how we come out. Maybe they're just going to be incapacitated if we're very lucky. Okay, success. 94 days. Whew. 94 days. Injured for 94 days. Injured. Ouch. That was expensive. Got some unlucky calls there, unfortunately. Okay. We did get Catapult, though. Which is cool. Centurion, Commando, Dragon, Firestarter, Panther, Shadowhawk. We'll take the Wolverine. We'll probably take the Centurion, I would say. And the Dragon. Unless, was there anything decent weapon-wise? Not really. Wow, okay. Would have liked more catapult parts or something decent for that. Oh, we got everything, so 13 mil. Ouch, okay, so 94 days, damn. We're gonna have to go hire ourselves some more mech pilots, I think. So a bit of a tough one, that one, really harsh. We were doing quite well, and we got some unlucky hits towards the end, and that's just the way the RNG gods work sometimes, unfortunately. But look, hopefully we shouldn't be too bad. I've got a couple of backup pilots anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, let's see. They'll have most likely a clip or something they do after most of these storyline missions, and then we'll probably end it after that. So let's have a look. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think that you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you're doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Carsters thought the new Grange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. All this bluster, Lady Arano, she's trying to get into your head. You may need to have a talk with Lord Carsters. I can tell you what the new range is now, a smouldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way. Let's give her a bit of shit. Sooner or later, we'll face off again, Mech Warrior. When that day comes, I will shear your cockpit in two. Victoria, I loved you like a sister and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you'd ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Oregons dead lie... Thousands of Oregon dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lance should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. After what you did to Raju Montgomery, I should have you vented into space. You remind me of a war criminal I tangled with when I was looking for the frontier. She wound up in a cage too. We'll go this one. I admit it's tempting, but I believe that our teacher would prefer me to keep her caged. Do you hear me, Victoria? You can watch from the sidelines as I dismantle your father's empire and reclaim my rightful throne. And then when the war is over, you'll be tried for crimes against the Oregon people. Is that supposed to scare me, Kamea? It doesn't. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Do you think that you're winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of a trap are already closing around your neck and you're just too blind to see it. We may be blind, but that didn't stop us from kicking your ass up and down that canyon. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery, nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people, the sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming and your restoration will die with you. I've heard enough. Mr. Oliveira, cut her off, com. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. She can't. No, she can't. Lord Carsus has lost a daughter to the Directorate and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo the wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody to be held until I say otherwise. Your call, Lady Arano. We'll set a course for Smithon when we're ready. Conversations over people. Let's talk back to work. Let's get back to work. Mending fences. Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She is being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. You are an honourable man, Lord Carsus. One day I hope to earn your support. You already have it. What you have done today feels like justice, Lady Arano. Of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Voidwalker. You did a yeoman's job on the new Grange. She will never darken our skies again. Don't worry, Commander. I know I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano comes. Lady Victoria claimed that you were wrong, and the Carsus wasn't a smuggling ship. Of course she does. She's a liar and a betrayer. You can't trust her at her word. True enough. I don't blame you for taking her words at face value. The Espinosas can be quite convincing when it suits them. Glad to be of service. Let's discuss what you're doing for us in return. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she's found a hidden data archive in your ship and that you need my help to open it. It sounds to be quite the mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lord Carsus. My father believed that the Argo held something of a great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive. You're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps, that I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have the device sent to your ship, an electronic code breaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption of yours. That's a hell of a toy, Lord Carsus. Quite. Lady Arano's father found it in the possession of a Comstar presenter who had died in Oregon space. What she was doing with it, I will never know. What I do know is that High Lord Tamati would want you to have this, Kamea. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Carsus. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speak of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since last we spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The Directorate did something to his mind and wildry. I don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to the hope that someday the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon. I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Carsus is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid that I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make, but please keep me appraised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you. Know that you have earned the support of House Carsus. What you have done today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps it can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Thank you, Lord Carsus. I welcome the restoration. Together we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it. Okay, so she's put the code back in. And that should be us, I think.
That mech is ready to fight.
Oh, we've got a Wolverine. Got a new mech, Wolverine.
The mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
And a new com too. Wow. Some damage. We're gonna have to, oh, hang on. Well, we don't need all of these, I think. Send to storage. Alright, so that'll do us today, guys. As always, if you liked what you saw, then please do click the like button. Hit up that subscribe button if you want to see more of this action. Click the little bell. That's always a good one. And if you're watching on Facebook, that was if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, then like, share the page, follow the page. You can catch us as well on Instagram and also at Twitter at Dogshadow Gaming at Instagram and Dogshadow Game 1 at Twitter. If you're feeling charitable and you want to help out a struggling like many of us, we're all out there, you can check out my Patreon page at Dogshadow Gaming as well. But no stress, that's all good. I'm really enjoying making this series. I hope you're enjoying watching it. I really appreciate the watches and the views and the support and any comments. So if you do like anything or you have some feedback on even how to do a mission or you want to ask a question, then please do leave a comment down below. But outside of that, guys, I'm going to call it an evening. Thanks again for watching, and you make sure you have a great day. See you later. Bye.